The Spinova Unload Plus is a multifunctional orthosis to relieve the lumbar spine. Forces are distributed via the bridging frame onto the thoracic spine as well as the pelvis and sacral bone. Lordosis in the lumbar spine is reduced. The abdominal pad compresses the abdomen, straightening the spine, relieving the lumbar spine, and flexing the pelvis. The abdominal pad and bridging frame can be utilized for a variety of needs. The scope of delivery of the pre-assembled Spinova Unload Plus. Base support, one bridging frame available in two sizes depending on body length. Short, up to 1.70 meters, long, from 1.70 meters. Abdominal pad, tensioning strap system with a buckle fastening. Adjustable posterior connector inserted. Abdominal fastening with finger pockets, side clips. Tools and accessories for assembly included in the package: 2.5 millimeter Allen key, Torx key TX40, 2 Velcro patches, and 2 Velcro strips. The Unload Plus requires only the oblong Velcro strips. Not included in the package: crimping tool, tape measure, sandpaper, shears, Torx torque wrench TX40, small screwdriver. First, take measurements in order to determine the size of the orthosis. Measure the abdominal circumference just below the navel. The orthosis is available in 6 sizes, for abdominal circumferences from 70 to 140 centimeters. Select the size accordingly. Undo the buckle in abdominal fastening. Remove the bridging frame. Turn the orthosis over and detach the tensioning straps from the adjustable posterior connector and side clips. Remove the adjustable posterior connector from the support. Shape the adjustable posterior connector by means of the integrated aluminum stays, using a crimping tool if required, to suit the patient and the indication. The upper edge of the device is the width of 2 fingers below the shoulder blades. To reduce lordosis, a gap approximately the width of 1 finger is left between the adjustable posterior connector and the curve apex of the lumbar lordosis. Push the shaped adjustable posterior connector back into the velour pocket. First of all, adapt the frame to suit the anatomy of the patient. The frame can be bent by hand or, if necessary, using a crimping tool. In accordance with the angle of the lordosis of the spine, the frame is shaped so that a space of approximately the width of 1 finger is left between vertical stays and the curve apex of the lumbar lordosis to reduce the lordosis, and the bars are flat against the patient's back. Place the orthosis in front of you with the inside pointing upward. Position the bridging frame in the center of the base support. The arrows on the bars of the frame should be pointing upward. Now fasten the Velcro tabs on the support to the vertical stays on the frame. Then fasten the bridging frame using the oblong Velcro strips by guiding the Velcro strips through the eyelets of the bars on the bridging frame and fastening them to the base support. Now attach the abdominal pad to the right abdominal fastening. Instruct the patient to put on the orthosis over a crease-free t-shirt or undershirt. Position the orthosis as low as possible on the torso without pressing against the groin area while the patient is sitting upright. The stamped arrows on the inside of the abdominal fastening should be pointing upward. If required, the abdominal fastening can be adjusted to suit the patient's anatomical body shape by cutting the base support. To do this, take off the orthosis. Unfasten the two halves of the abdominal fastening. Mark out a line for cutting. When cutting, make sure you leave a sufficiently wide area for the Velcro fastening on the base support. Hook the blue strap ends of the tensioning strap system symmetrically onto both sides of the adjustable posterior connector. The positioning of the tensioning strap supports the function of the adjustable posterior connector and the bridging frame. Now hook the gray strap ends onto the side clips on the abdominal fastening. The straps must not cross over one another. To avoid local pressure peaks in prominent parts of the body, for example the pelvis and the spine, the side clips can be set either horizontally or vertically. To adjust the tensioning strap system, the locking devices on the blue strap ends must be set to open. If this is not the case, use a screwdriver, for example, to move the sliding device to the open lock symbol. Instruct the patient to close the buckle fastening as follows. Take hold of the ends of the buckle fastening, pull them evenly and simultaneously to the side to begin with, and then forward. Hook the buckle fastening in a central position over the abdomen. Now set the locking device on the blue strap ends back to closed. Pull the strap system taut by tightening all 4 torque screws on the blue strap ends evenly in a clockwise direction, little by little. Pull the system taut by no more than 1/4 to 1/2 turn per pass. Repeat the process until the desired degree of tension is achieved. We recommend you use a Torx torque wrench with a torque of 0.25 Newton meter. To check that the tensioning strap system has achieved the correct degree of tension, instruct the patient to undo the buckle fastening, pull the straps to the sides, and fasten it again. The patient should be able to hook the fastening back in the central position again. The orthosis is then adjusted correctly, and the patient can continue to use the Spinova Unload Plus to suit his indication even if the circumference measurement changes. Note down the position of the tensioning straps on the adjustable posterior connector in the patient's instructions for use. This will make it possible to reproduce the patient's individual settings later on if required. In future, the patient can put on and take off the Spinova Unload Plus properly himself. Slide the fingers from the side into the finger pockets provided on the abdominal fastening. Pull the 2 halves of the fastening slightly to the side, then fasten the right half onto the left. during which the abdomen is raised slightly from underneath. Finally, pull the ends of the buckle fastening evenly and simultaneously to the side to begin with, then forward, and hook in a central position. For the best fit, we recommend practicing putting on the orthosis in front of a mirror. Spinova Unload Plus is a multifunctional orthosis for reducing lordosis. It stabilizes and relieves the lumbar spine effectively according to the three-point principle and guarantees excellent wearing comfort.